You are welcome. You are welcome to this prophetic end time channel, Messiah Revelation Ministry. I thank all of you, the members. We are in the final days, and today we are looking at the topic, the baton to the beast. Handing over the baton to the beast of the book of Revelation. You watch Kamala. You watch Kamala Harris. It is an end times alert. And we are watching the handing over of the baton to the beast of the book of Revelation. You watch Kamala Harris end times alert. We are focusing on the end times. And I cannot continue the video without alerting you about the sounding of the final trumpet of heaven based upon a vision that I saw on August 27, 2013. And I said in previous video that I saw a man, and the man gave me a command: you must look for the angel who sounded the seventh trumpet. August 27, 2013. I've been watching world events, and I am sounding the alarm, but I don't think the alarm is enough. But today we are sounding the alarm again, the baton to be given to the beast of the book of Revelation. It means we are very close to the events spoken of in the book of Revelation. And your signal is the 2024 US presidential election. That election is prophetically important, not only for America, but also for the world and for those who are waiting for the second coming of the Messiah, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. And so I say, watch Kamala Harris. We do not dabble with politics of nations, but it's our responsibility to look at the actors of the end times, the nations of the end times, and the events of the end times. And we always look at the United States, the Babylon spoken of in the book of Revelation, and the end time mystery Babylon that will lead the world into the beast system, the Antichrist system. And we cannot go further with this video without looking at the prophetic implication of the beast spoken of in the book of Revelation. Chapter 13 of the book of Revelation talks about two principal characters, the Antichrist and the false prophet. And today our video is that watch the baton being handed over to the beast of the book of Revelation. And I'm saying that you need to watch Kamala Harris, you need to watch Donald Trump, you need to watch the 2024 United States presidential elections. And I'm saying this based upon visions that I have had. And so we go into the visions and we will summarize it. In one of the visions that I saw when Trump was the president of the United States, I saw him. He was surrounded by his advisors and he was making a speech, and the speech was about handing over power to a 4-star general. And when you understand who is a four-star general. A four-star general is an army officer who is well decorated. He has achieved a lot in the military service, and he's honored with the title, the encomium, the appellation, a four-star general. And so Trump was going to hand over power to a four-star general, and he was making an announcement, and his advisors were around him. And I could see from the demeanor and posture of Donald Trump that he was not happy about handing over power to a four-star general, and he was more or less compelled to hand over power to a four-star general. And I had this vision at the end of Trump's presidency. But before then, I also had another vision about Donald Trump. And if you are watching this channel, you have heard about the vision before. The vision on July 20th, 2018. And on that occasion, I was fasting about the New World Order. I was fasting for the Lord to reveal a lot to me about the New World Order 2018. And I knew prophetically that something was going to happen in 2020. I was not very sure, but the prophetic charter was that the year 2020 was going to be a mark. Something was going to happen in the world, and they were beginning to establish the New World Order. When I say they, I'm talking about the agents of Lucifer, Satan, the agents of the Antichrist, the agents of the beast. 20th of July 2018. In that vision, I saw Donald Trump. He was signing a document called the Real World Order. And I need to focus on that vision because in that vision, I saw Trump, who was in his office in the White House, and two women approached him. And one of them, in the vision, appeared to me as a former wife of Donald Trump. And the woman wanted Trump to allow her to occupy the White House. So I woke up from the vision. The symbolism of the vision is that here is Trump being approached by a woman who is not a president of the United States. That woman wants Trump to allow her to occupy the White House. And Trump agreed. And Trump was the one that I saw in the vision on July 20th, 2018, signing a document called the Real World Order. July 20th, 2018. And then 6 years later, July 20th, 2024, I had another vision. In that vision, the symbolism of the vision is to blow the trumpet. Blow the trumpet because somebody approaches you in a vision and he asks you to draw a man with a horn in his mouth. A horn representing a trumpet in his mouth. So the Lord is saying that I should blow the trumpet. So I'm blowing the trumpet to you. The symbolism or the visions are very clear. The baton is about to be given to the beast. And I'm saying, watch Donald Trump, watch Kamala Harris, and watch the 2024 United States presidential election. When a president of a country is approached by a woman, and the woman is begging the president of the country to allow her to occupy the White House. What does it tell you? It means that a baton is going to be handed over. There's a change of baton. And when you also recall the other vision that I had in the last term, the last days of Donald Trump's first presidency, surrounded by his advisors, going to make an announcement that he was going to hand over power, a baton. Of course, power is baton. This is the power baton. The mantle to a 4-star general. You need to understand. I've already made video about Trump handing over power to a 4-star general. So this is not the first time I'm talking about that vision. Here, let's switch to the Kamala phenomenon. The phenomenon of Kamala Harris. You can call her an Indian woman. You can call her a black woman. You can call her a person of color. But prophetically, you need to look at her very carefully. The Kamala Harris phenomenon, and all of a sudden, she's chosen as a vice president of the United States. All of a sudden, the president hands over the mantle of leadership to Kamala Harris, a president of the United States, hands over the reins of power to Kamala Harris. Does it make does it remind you of the vision that I saw about a president being approached by a woman, and the woman is asking the president to give her the right to occupy the White House? That was the vision that I'm talking about in 2018, July 20th. That vision involved Donald Trump. But in reality, in 2024, President Joe Biden has given the baton to Kamala Harris to be the presidential candidate for the Blue Party. We need to wait to see the outcome of the 2024 presidential elections. And if Kamala Harris is the president of the United States, it means that the baton has been given to her, consistent with the vision that I saw on July 20th, 2018, the Kamala Harris phenomenon. I'm not the only person who is talking about Kamala Harris. There are several people who have talked about Kamala Harris. There is a prophecy by an American prophet evangelist, William Branham, talking about a woman who will become a vice president or a president of the United States. He called her a purple lady, and that lady is going to take America to the tribulation. And so many apocalyptic events will come to Babylon, the United States. So you can Google William Branham prophecy on America. There's a lady by name Celestia operating the Master Voice Prophecy blog, and she has also talked extensively prophetically about Kamala Harris, the Kamala Harris phenomenon. That's the second video. The third video, I'm leaving it in the description box of this particular video, and that video is titled the Beauty and the Beast. And here is a young African American lady talking about a vision she had about Obama and Kamala Harris, and believes that a baton is about to be changed. And she described Obama in the vision. And it's very, very interesting how she describes Obama in the vision. I'm leaving the video in the description box so you can watch the video. She made some things that are very, very prophetic. They are prophetically important. And she said that in her vision, she saw Obama and she asked pointed questions. Are you the beast of the book of Revelation? And Obama was very uncomfortable. Let me tell you that if you are in a vision or a dream, you don't control your behavior. You don't control what you say. You don't control what you hear. You don't control the activities that you see in a vision. And so if you ask a question, are you the beast of the book of Revelation? It doesn't mean that you think he's the beast of the book of Revelation. It's a question, it's a prophetic question. But a statement you hear in a vision is very, very important. So why would this young lady ask Obama, are you the beast of the book of Revelation? It's a prophetic question. It's a prophetic insight imparted on this lady in the vision. It's a parable. It's prophecy being deposited in the spirit of this lady who had the vision. So I'm leaving a video in the description box from beauty to the beast. And the beauty refers to the beautiful lady Kamala Harris, the purple woman. And so when you take all these things into consideration, then you know where I'm coming from. Prophetically, one, United States is the Babylon spoken of in the book of Revelation. Two, American presidents acting for and on behalf of the beast have prepared the seat of the Antichrist of the book of Revelation. And the code word they use is the New World Order. And you hear it from the horse's own mouth. You heard it from the mouth of Bush number 1. And you heard it from the mouth of Bush number 2, both of them being members of a secret society called the Skull and Bones. And don't be surprised because 1/3 of American presidents or more are members of a secret society. When we say a secret society, it is not people who worship God in secret. It is evidence of people who worship Lucifer in secret. That's why they call it secret society. Because if you are worshiping God, you worship God in open light so that the light will shine on you because the Lord is light. The kingdom of heaven is light. The kingdom of hell, the kingdom of darkness is darkness. And Isaiah 5:20 tells you, woe unto those who say good is bad and bad is good. Darkness is good. Darkness is light and light is darkness. So going back to America, as I've said, they are preparing the kingdom of the Antichrist, and the code name is the New World Order. And don't be surprised because the founding fathers of America, they made it bold on the dollar bill, $1 bill, Novus Ordo Seclorum, Latin words meaning New World Order, and then a portrait of a pyramid representing the mystics of ancient Egypt, occult ancient Egypt, unfinished pyramid, meaning that the agenda is unfinished, but it has to be finished. And so we are looking at the last laps. And you remind me of 100 by 4 meters Olympic race. And that we are looking at the last leg. And the baton will be given to the best athlete. When you are in at the Olympic Games, 100 by 4, whether it is the Jamaicans or the Americans, they give the baton to the lady or the man who can sprint to the finishing line. Fast forward 2024 presidential election. There have been change of batons. Joe Biden, who promised to use America to build the new world order, as his Republican presidents have also done, all of a sudden relinquish the baton to a woman, a Harris woman, a Kamala woman, a purple woman, the woman who wore purple during her inauguration as the vice president of the United States. And that purple woman is now swimming on the tide of history. There is a Kamala phenomenon. There is something that is happening in America. So it is an end times alert. William Branham was wrong when he said that a woman will become a vice president or a president. William Graham was wrong because it didn't come true. A woman did not become a vice president of the United States. The woman who became the vice president of the United States, she did not wear a purple dress during inauguration, January 20th, 2021. You can watch the videos and you can see that William Branham's prophecy was true. Celestia, who said that Kamala Harris would be a president, she was wrong, because there's no way Kamala Harris could be a president. But come July 2024, the mantle of leadership has fallen on Kamala Harris, and she is a presidential candidate for the Democrat. And so we are watching. We are not watching based upon the poll numbers. We are watching based upon prophetic insights. The Lord has said in Numbers 22 verse 6, if there's a prophet among you, I will speak to him in visions and in dreams. And so you can watch the poll numbers, but we are watching from the throne room of Elohim, the Ancient of Days. And so we are very watchful, and we are asked to blow the trumpet. And so 2024 presidential election, the election of a nation where most of the presidents are members of secret occult society. The presidential election of a nation where on January 20th, every year when the new president is being sworn in, the Freemason do special incantation for the God of the Freemason to inhabit the body of the new sworn in president of the United States. And I'm very sure that come January 20th, 2025, the Freemason will do their chanting and incantations so that their God, small g, will come and inhabit the new sworn-in president of the United States. What polls are you watching? You are watching the polls where you see Kamala Harris is tied with Trump. You are watching polls that say that Kamala Harris has overtaken Trump. You are watching polls that says that Trump will be president or Kamala will be president. But the polls from heaven is that we are in the final hours of the last days. The final trumpet of heaven has sounded. We are watching the polls from heaven, and the polls from Matthew 24, verse 4. Let no man or woman deceive you. But a lot of people are blinded by Lucifer, so they don't know the truth. And so they are blinded by color, skin color. And so there are people who say they will vote or they are going to vote for somebody, and they are doing it on the basis of skin color. And of course, that is deception based upon Matthew 24, verse 4. And there are some people who also vote based upon skin color, and they will vote for Donald Trump because they believe that a white person should rule America. And you have to watch the polls of heaven, because the polls of heaven showed me that Donald Trump was handing over power to a 4-star general. And when I saw the vision, you know what happened to the 2020 elections. Trump prophesied that Trump was going to win 2020. He did not, because Trump, consistent with the vision I had in the later part of Trump's presidency, handed over power to a 4-star general. I believe Joseph Biden was the 4-star general because he was the person who came to the presidency in 2020. But that was not the case. Joseph Biden has given the mantle to Kamala Harris. And so it's a lot of deception going on. Changing of Baton done so perfectly well as the athletes from Jamaica would do when they have the 100 by 4 meters run in the Olympic Games. They will do it perfectly. The athletes from America will do it perfectly when they are doing the 400 by 4 relay. They will parade their best athletes to take the baton. 2024 election, changing of baton. The baton has changed in the spiritual realm, and don't let anybody deceive you. Whoever wins the 2024 US presidential elections, the final trumpet of heaven has sounded, and the baton will be given to the beast ultimately. And based upon the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 7, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues, and all nations. And so the baton is moving from hand to hand until it rests finally to the one appointed from the beginning of the creation of the world to be the son of perdition, the man of lawlessness, who will finally challenge the authority of the one who reigns forever and ever. The final trumpet of heaven has sounded. You watch the events happening during the sounding of the final trumpet of heaven. You are watching the baton changing from hand to hand, prophetically as prophesied in the book of Revelation. And watch the 2024 American election. Watch a major election in Babylon, America, and watch the direction of the baton. And don't be deceived by the color of somebody's skin, whether you are talking about a black or brown woman, or you are talking about a white man. Regardless of the skin color, the die is cut. End times alert. The baton to the beast. The baton to the beast. The baton to the beast. Thank you for watching this video. My email is raptureafrica@yahoo.com. I'm reminding you that I'm putting a video in the description box, a video that I watched from a young lady, an African American lady, talking about the beauty and the beast. That's the title of a video, and in my case, I'm calling it the baton to the beast. Thank you for watching this message. Don't let anybody deceive you, particularly the black men and women in America who will be deceived by the color of somebody's skin. The skin color complex will lead you to deception. You'll be deceived by the skin color complex. It is a complex that was introduced into America. It is one of the relics of slavery and servitude. Don't let somebody's skin color deceive you. You need to be warned. Final trumpet of heaven has sounded, from the baton to the beast. Thank you.